Good morning. Welcome back to Tony's Cool Tools. Today, it's that time. We have to do a little maintenance on the Axis splitter. It has about 80 hours and I need to change the oil. So here we go. How did I find out that I need an oil change? I installed an hour meter here. And in fact, I install hour meters on all my engines just so I have a better maintenance schedule. I have changed the oil on the Axis before, and it's a little messy, and that's due to this block right here. When I unscrew that, it just drains right down here into this tubing, and it's quite a mess. So what we found was one of my new YouTube best buddies, Mike from K&L Firewood, you should check his channel out if you haven't, also has an Axis and told me about a product that he got to help him change the oil. And that is Drainzit. Mike was nice enough to send me one because he knew I had an Axis. And all it is this tube with the same thread as the block right there, and then on this side has a little cap to unscrew to drain the oil. So let's get started at changing the oil. Okay, now the trick is how fast can I get this bolt out, install this without making a huge mess. Let's see how that works. All right, so far so good. We're gonna have to plug that with my finger once I get it out. Let's see here, we're getting close. There's a washer behind here, and it's kind of stuck. But here we go. All right, got it. Plugged it up here, but still a little is dripping. So now, hey, not too shabby. Tighten it up. Oh, wrong size. Gotta go get another wrench. Well, let's clean this up. There we go. That sure did save on a lot of mess, I'll tell you. Well, let me go get another wrench. Be right back. Okay, we switched. We got a 5/8 wrench here. Tighten it up, not too tight. And that's as hard as it gets for installing the hose. Now we'll drain the oil. Well, you need 2 wrenches here. I've already loosened it up, but to tighten it up you'll need 2. But all I do now is loosen this up, and there it goes. That was really nice. I really appreciate Mike sending this to me. The unit takes just under a quart to fill up. So oil, I'm not saying it's cheap, but it is cheaper than the engine seizing, so changing it often, especially now, is going to be a breeze. So we'll let this drain out Oh, and I forgot to mention, before I started the video, I did run the engine to warm the oil so it would drain easier. Pull the dipstick. I'm talking about this, not me. Trying to see if I can leave this so I can walk away, but the hose is so new that it's just springing back. So next time I'll remember to bring a little clip. Actually, I think I'll go get one right now. I'll put this little cap back on. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Here we go. Yeah, now I don't have to worry about it. We'll let it drain out. Once it finishes, we'll come back. Okay, as you can see, it has stopped draining. So I'm going to put the little cap back on, if I don't drop it inside the tube, and use my 2 wrenches here. And just give it a little snug fit. And then they supply this little rubber piece here so that it will hold the piece in place. And that is it. Way cool. Thanks again, Mike. All right, I know I'm gonna catch a lot of flack on this. And when I ordered this, I did order it at the time that Honda engines were available, or at least I thought they were, but I ended up with a Vanguard engine. I'm happy with it. Wish I had a Honda, but I understand Andrew's issues that he had with the Honda dealer. But I do have a bunch of Honda 10W30 oil, which is what is recommended by Briggs. They say that at 80-degree temperatures, 1030 is fine. There may be some oil consumption, so I'll have to just keep an eye on it. But I've had 1030 in it the whole time and have had no problems. One of the things I wanted to show you that will make it easy for me to put this in without a funnel are these tubes here. It's called FloTool, ironically. Anyways, I did not manufacture this or anything. It's made in the USA. I had bought these a couple years back when I was having issues filling some engines that I couldn't reach with a funnel. And this is really cool. It has a locking device on it. You screw it onto the cap or you screw it onto the bottle. Has a tube here, a closing tube, so real nice and handy. And it makes my life a whole lot easier. You'll see it here just in a moment. I've got one on the tube or on the bottle that I was using previously, so we'll use this one first and then switch to the new bottle. I keep the cap hooked on the other side just in case I want to take this off and use it on another quart bottle. But you'll find this is really, really easy and cool. All right, here's where the oil goes in. It's not too terribly bad, but with a funnel and that, it's sometimes a little tricky, but I'll just install it here in a moment. The engine takes 28 to 32 ounces, so I have about 3/4 of a quart in this bottle. We'll see about putting it in here without spilling too much. But there we go. As you can see how easy it just flows right in there. Squeezing the bottle a little, getting the air out of it. All right, that's the end of the first one. Okay, we're starting on the second quart. And I'm not going to put too much in because I don't want to overfill it. We'll check the dipstick and see how full we are. Let's check the oil before we start the engine and see how close we are. You're not going to believe this, and I know you're going to say that it's all staged, but I got it perfectly, right on the mark. You do it one more time just to confirm. But there it is. So now we'll start it up and see how close we are. One more check and see how good it is. And we are right there. So, the oil change is done. If I didn't have to film this, it would probably take about 10 minutes to do. So as you can see, it's pretty doggone convenient and easy. Drainzit and FloTool. Just wanted to let you know I am not sponsored, nor do I get any free product from these, but I do enjoy products that work for me. So I figured I'd share that with you. If this content is something you enjoy, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, leave me a comment, please, and let me know what you thought of it. Remember, pass it forward. Make the world a better place. Until next time, thanks for coming by.